Hey Stampers, I'm Meg from Loven Stamps and I have more projects to share with you, imagine that. So this month I am featuring the Coffee Cafe stamp set, this one here, which is not just for coffee. So if you like milkshakes or you like cupcakes, this is a really great stamp set to have along with the framelit dies. And here is an example. So this card is featuring a little cupcake. So see the coffee cup liner, that thing that you put around your cup at Starbucks to keep you from getting burned. It makes a really cute cupcake wrapper. And the whipped topping for the front makes a really great cupcake frosting. So let me give you some tips for making this card, including how to line up the little frosting / whipped cream linings. And we'll grab our kits and get stamping. We'll grab our supplies here for our first project. And then you also want to grab your container of corrugated elements. There we go. And these are included in your Stamps the Mail Club kit this month. And in the Stampin' Up! Catalog that came out this summer, all of these things are featured here on pages 30 and 31. So if you're looking for the pieces to order, the paper, the ribbon, so forth, it's all there. All right, and for this project, for our little cupcake, I need the tag here from the corrugated elements. They come in other shapes too, ovals and hearts and things that you'll use on your other Stamps the Mail Club projects. And I'm going to, first things first, fold my Whisper White cardstock in half. We'll do that. And this is a square card, so it's 4 1/4 inches by 8 1/2 inches, the long way. And I have a 3-inch piece of Designer Series paper here, and this is from the coffee break paper, and I'm just going to add some snail and pop it right there in the center of our card. And then I have all these pieces here that are die cut for us ahead of time, including, oh, there's a little tag, this cute little guy here. So let's show you how to put your pieces together. This is cut with the Stitch Shapes Framelits dies, which I find to be super useful. I've been using them on pretty much every card I've been making lately, and I'm going to pop some dimensionals on the back there and stick that on our card. It's hard to believe there's ever a time when we crafted without a big shot. All right, and then I have the die cut whipped cream and the die cut cupcake wrapper is what we're calling it here. And I'm going to grab the stamp for the whipped cream from Coffee Cafe and my Early Espresso Stampin' Spot here. And the Stampin' Spots come with Stamps the Mail Club. Those are something that I put together for you as part of your kit. If you already have the colors, though, it's no big deal. You can trade them out for something else, or you can upgrade for full-size ink pads. So I'm just going to line this up. You can do it this way. Honestly, I find that this one is a little bit easier to match up to stamp upside down. So I'm just going to put my die cut on there. And then rather than mushing it with my hand, I'm just going to use a bigger block there to press it down. So now I have my whipped cream lines on my frosting lines here. To attach this, I'm going to go ahead and use a trick. Let me show you this with Stampin' Dimensionals. The spacing's really close on this, so I'm taking 2 dimensionals and placing them here on the back of my whipped cream, and then I'm just going to set this down on the counter, or you can do it in your hand. Here, I'll do it in my hand. I'm just going to set my cupcake wrapper right across there. So do you see how I didn't have to work too hard to line that up? The 2 pieces are stuck together, but they're exactly lined up where I wanted them to be. So kind of a neat trick. Then you're going to go ahead and put your string on, but before you do that, you want to get your pieces here stamped and layered. So I have Garden Green, which is one of the other colors from this suite, and then the cute little heart from the stamp set. And I'm going to stamp my heart there on our little tag. Because, aw, who doesn't love cupcakes, right? And then here is a cheat for you. You can use the edge of your Stampin' Dimensionals, or there is a new product you might not have seen yet. These are mini Stampin' Dimensionals. Aren't they cute? So you don't have to work so hard to cut up your dimensionals anymore, because all you have to do is use these tiny ones. So they're in the catalog on the same page as the regular Stampin' Dimensionals, or you can find them in my online store. And you can struggle for a long time to get tags to line up, or you can just totally make them go where you want and stick them together. So there's a mini dimensional in there, which makes it super easy now to string my cord. And you want to do from the front to the back. It would be a little trickier to go the other direction on this. And I am going to press the linen thread into the back of my stuff there. And you know, what worked on the inside is going to work on the front too. I am just going to put a Stampin' Dimensional right here where we want our tag to sit, and put my tag on it, and whoop, except from being stuck to the paper, voila, so much easier, so that our tags just hang perfectly where you want them to go. And then this, I'm going to add just another Stampin' Dimensional on the bottom and pop it here on the front of our card so that it stays in one place, so that I can tie my bow. And if you're having trouble getting your bow tight, I'll show you a trick. So actually that one's pretty decent, but let me show you another trick. Okay, so tie your bow. Remember to keep your loops small so that they're in proportion to your project. And just a little bit loose. So I'm going to pull that to the side there. And so now, instead of leaving these two pieces where they are, I'm going to leave this thread hooked in, and then I want to take some of the extra slack out. So I'm going to pull this up, and I'm tugging it across there. So now see how the slack of the tied bow is in between the dots. On the front, it just looks like I've tied it super tight. So you can stick that back down again. And then we need a greeting of some kind, as if, you know, a heart for a cupcake isn't enough. I suppose you could stop there. But I'm going to grab this stamp here, which says happiness is a cup of coffee shared with a friend. But we're doing cupcakes, so we don't need that stinking coffee stuff on there. Let me make it clear though, I do love coffee. There's a cup right behind me. And I am going to ink with my Stampin' Spot. You could also use a Stampin' Write marker, would be perfect for this. And since I'm stamping with photopolymer and I want to get a nice image, I'm going to go ahead and set this here. And I'm going to stamp happiness on there. So I just got the word that I wanted. So this is a great trick to use on all your stamps. Sometimes you have a greeting that just has extra characters that you don't want. You can just take the pieces you need. And this is designed to go right here, like on my sample. Okay, so you can stick that down in Stampin' Dimensionals. Here is my trick though. I got ink smeared over here. Horrible, I know. So we're going to just redesign this card a little bit, and you're not going to tell anyone, because you got to watch the video, and whoever gets this card from me might not know that there was a smear there. So I'm going to take this and press it down right there. And so now I have happiness because I've covered up my accidental ink smear. All right, so there's our two versions of this card. If you would like to get your own Stamps and Mail Club kit, they do come with directions, everything you need for making the projects. And if you already have your stamp sets, no problem. You can pick something different to come with your Stamps and the Mail Club kit. But be sure to ask me soon, because we're getting close to the end of the month and I have a limited number of kits left. So check my website for details. I look forward to sharing more projects with you soon, and hope you are having a great time stamping. Happy stamping!